Hello, this is Jake Jacobs coming at you with a review of VI Labs Modern U. Now, how does this library sound? It sounds good. Why do I think it sounds good? It sounds good to me because I use it. So if it didn't sound good, I wouldn't use it. So, of course, you want to know how it sounds. It's very extremely playable, very solid, very stable. So what does it come with? Changeable soundboards. You get to layer 3 of them. You get all of these parameters. Typical typical VI Labs. I know a guy named VA Soundtrack Guy, so excuse me if I say VA Labs. VI Labs. So you get to change the tuning a lot like just like Ravenscroft. You get to change the MIDI response and the gain response, and you get to sync. You get to bend the MIDI response, and the gain response. So let me go ahead and option click that, or you can sync bend them together, which is a neat feature. Go ahead and put that back. I almost wanted to leave it. Yeah, you could just have a lot of fun playing that and getting lost in it. So this page is where you're going to be doing a lot of your tweaking, and if you don't know what some of these do, like there's release volume, key noise. A lot of this is self-explanatory. Pedal noise, if you can hear that. With the pedal noise, you can gain it up or down. Now, if you don't know what something means, click this little eye here. And this is your info help panel. So all you have to do is click that. Don't click the knob, click the name. If you click the knob, nothing's going to happen. So if you click the name, like sympathetic resonance, you get an explanation of what that does. So you'll basically, over time, know all of the library and know all of the parameters and the capability that it has. So sympathetic resonance is something that I really like. Let's click that. And it says, as a key is held down, others harmonically related are played. Overtones ring out due to sympathetic excitement. So what does that do? So let's go ahead and turn this all the way up so you can hear. And then I'm going to hold down C. And I'm going to play like an F and tap it. No sustain pedal. Just this note is held down. So nothing there, nothing there. Now watch this. That's related. E is going to be related. You're going to get a ring from that. So, but unrelated keys don't ring. So what that is going to do is ring a lot like a real piano will. Not very many libraries do this feature. VI Labs does it, and they nail it on the head. You can even adjust the polyphony from it of that feature, which I have not seen in any other library. So basically self-explanatory stuff. Timbre shift is a neat thing that I like to mess with. For those of you guys who want that MK sound, or if you want a throaty sound, let's bring it down. Yeah, that's now let's keep that timbre shift down there and add in some reverb, and let's give some Gothic cathedral. And oh my gosh, that's your movie soundtrack there. Let's pull down. Let's bring the timbre shift back. Very impressive. Some large amount of reverbs that you get with that. You have your reverb parameters here. You have, and there's your reverb. I think you get, let me see, you get 37 impulse responses for your reverb. So your reverb is covered. Let's talk about EQ, because you're going to be using that a lot. I know it's something that I use a lot. And so you can gain up the highs of it. And yeah. That's a lot of fun to use. So let's get out of EQ. So basically, how does it sound? Let's mess with some of the soundboards of this. So we're going to click out of there, and you can play with the parameters, play with the capabilities of it. But when it's all said and done, does it sound good? Because all of these features and capabilities don't mean a thing if the library doesn't sound good. So room C414. I like this because you get a room position for the mics. And you gospel cats should just eat this up. Let me bring in some volume. I can just get lost in playing that. Let's mess with another one. This is my favorite here. S-Board MA20. Now, for you piano players that play in houses of worship, just perfect, because a lot of the sounds that they use that are drowned in reverb or that create soundscapes, they start with an upright piano. They don't start with a large grand piano sample. So this has your intimacy. This has your dissonance for you MKS guys, and for me, if I need an upright piano, if we play, and the church that I'm playing for is playing communion. that's just, I hit the wrong note. Just all the way down the range. It's very, very, very playable. Go back to PM40, and so you get a lot of character. And this may not be the library for you, or it may be the library for you, but again, it depends on your taste. It's very playable. I've been doing this a lot of years, and I've played a lot of libraries, and this piano gets my approval. Not for you, for me. Whether you like it or not depends on you. Hopefully this review answers some questions for you. If you like it or not. The character is there. And I'm playing like grand piano stuff. This piano will handle everything this library handles everything that I throw at it. So let's talk about things that I don't like about it. And I'm just gonna be honest because that's what I do. So, and it's not that I don't like it. It's just my computer is lacking horsepower. So it's not necessarily the library's fault. So if I'm changing sounds, there's a reason why I didn't say anything while I'm changing sounds. Because if I did, I may get pops and clicks. So that is probably something with my computer setup, as my computer is very old. But if you don't have a lot of horsepower, consider turning down your, the sympathetic polyphony. Turn that down, or turn down whatever settings you need to turn down. I'm running a 512 buffer, and 512 actually works well for me live, but this library, compared to others, is not very CPU intensive unless you really push it. If you push it, then you deserve the pops and clicks. But as you could see, as you could hear, I was holding on the pedal. And this library can just handle it. And so there were no dropouts there. And so is this library right for you? It's right for me. So any questions, concerns, comments, leave it down below. And if you have any, if you need to subscribe, please subscribe. That helps me out. There's a link for this library if you wish to purchase it in the description. So you guys have a good day. Much more to come. Thanks a lot.